All right, welcome back. Scoop my notes over. My notes. I can always go back and edit this out. But we are definitely live. I need this to come out. There we go. And I'll put that there. There are my notes. Okay. I don't know if y'all know this, but I write a script every time I do this, and it's really freeing. It's really freeing to have the script because I know what I want to say. So, welcome back to day 2 of 3 days to reframe, reclaim, and refine your public speaking delivery. I'm Kenya, your public speaking coach, and I help ambitious professionals, especially Black women leaders, amplify your voices, own your space, and communicate with power, confidence, and charisma. My mission is simple: to guide you in finding your most authentic voice, because, as I always say, you have to give voice to the void to vault out of the valley victorious. I'm going to say that again. You have to give voice to the void to vault you out of the valley and become victorious. I love alliteration. Just roll with me. Yesterday, we started the important work of reframing the lies, the lies we've been told about our flaws. Today, we're taking it a step further by reclaiming those flaws and transforming them into unique features that make you unforgettable. You're here because you know deep down that you're meant for more. You know this already. Maybe self doubt or fear is the thing that has been holding you back. Or maybe you've been told that you just, that who you are isn't enough. Or worse. Not that I'm like, what could be worse than that? Somebody telling you that who you are isn't enough. That's cruel. Or worse, maybe you've been told that you're too much. Now, that's something I've heard on occasion. But let me tell you, your destiny is on the other side of your discomfort. Your destiny is on the other side of your discomfort. The work we're doing today is about pushing through that discomfort to reclaim the parts of you that make you extraordinary. Now, before we dive into reclaiming your flaws as features, let's look at how some well-known speakers, leaders, and performers have done this exact same thing themselves. So I'm about to drop some names. I don't know these people personally, but maybe you've heard of, I don't know, Oprah Winfrey. She was criticized early in her career for being too emotional. Well, guess what Oprah did? She flipped the script and she leaned into her empathy, and that led her to build a media empire. Her empathy built an empire for being too emotional. They can get on with that. Brene Brown. Are you guys followers, lovers, appreciators of Brene Brown? Well, she turned her struggles with vulnerability into her central message. It is the thing she keeps talking about. And that led her to become a best-selling author and a sought after speaker. So we've got Oprah Winfrey flipping the script about her emotions and being too emotional, led her to build her empire. We've got Brene Brown, who was told that she was just, your vulnerability is it's gonna cost you. No, it's paying her. Quite the opposite. Her vulnerability is the thing that gets her paid and on stages. Maya Angelou, the writer of I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, singer, dancer, poet extraordinaire. In her childhood, she chose to self-mute. She chose selective mutism. She chose not to talk as the result of a trauma that she experienced in her childhood. Now, that silence became the foundation for her profound self-reflection and her eloquence. So her silence gave her the ability to self-reflect and lead her to become more eloquent in how she understood the world and how she gave the world back what she understood. Viola Davis is another person who took her flaws and made them a feature, because critics once called her too intense. Too intense. That's another word for you too much. But that intensity earned her an Emmy, an Oscar, and a Tony. Be intense with that, okay? Lady Gaga was called too weird. Like, oh my gosh, what are you doing on stage? Why are you wearing that costume? Why are you wearing that meat outfit? Why are you wearing that wig? Why are you like so many things? She was called too weird. And what Lady Gaga did, she took that flaw and turned it into a feature. She turned her uniqueness into a multifaceted career in music, acting, and advocacy. Now people know her name. They know who she is. They know what she stands for because of how unique she is. President Barack Obama is another person who was able to flip the script of this flaw and make it a feature. His deliberate professional style was once criticized. Y'all remember that tan suit? But it became his signature, which it inspired trust and confidence and hope. I know you guys may remember that campaign of hope. And finally, I want to talk about Serena Williams. Serena's intensity on the court was seen as too aggressive, and that is something that Black women hear a lot. You're too aggressive. You're too much like a man. You're too much in your masculine energy. But she used that same energy, that same aggression to dominate her sport and advocate for equality, especially pay equality amongst the sports. So each of these individuals I just named, they took what others saw as flaws and transformed them into features that made them unforgettable. And you have the same power as they do. And now it's your turn. I want us to work together on this exercise so that you can claim your unique features. So think back on yesterday. Think back on day one. What was one flaw that you were able to reframe? And I want you to ask yourself, how does this feature help you serve others to create impact? How does this feature help you serve others to create impact? I know one thing that's told to me, or one thing that has been said to me in the past is like, oh my gosh, you're like so emotional. You're so moody. You know what? Being emotional and moody allows me to really connect with people on a deeper level. So I can say that my empathy allows me to connect with people. That's a flaw that I turned into a feature. I flipped the script. So here's an example for you if you haven't figured out how your statement of ownership should sound. Here's a few examples. My boldness allows me to inspire clarity in high stakes moments. My boldness allows me to inspire clarity in high stakes moments. Here's another one. Wow, I just said this one. My empathy allows me to connect deeply and build trust. I'm telling y'all, people be telling me stuff. They be confiding in me. They share things with me that I hold space for them in. But my empathy allows me to connect deeply and build trust. People trust me with the things that they share with me in an intimate exchange. Here's another example for you about reclaiming that flaw and turning it into a feature. My intensity allows me to focus and achieve excellence. Oh, you're so intense. I'm saying Michael Phelps, the swimmer, the Olympic gold medal swimmer. Think about how intense he was in his practice. Think about how intense Simone Biles, the most awarded, most decorated Olympic gymnast, how intense she had to be in order to have the focus to achieve excellence. She is above the standard. So I want you to take a couple minutes to craft your own personal statement of how you've been able to take a flaw and flip it into a feature. And if you're so bold and if you're so inclined, go ahead and drop that in the chat, or you can write it down and just keep it to yourself. I want you to look at the power in these statements because this is where your strength lies. These features are the foundation of your unique presence and your leadership style. People are looking to you to lead them. People want to be told what to do as much as we say, don't tell me what to do. People want to be told what to do. So let's talk about how you'll apply your feature, what was once a flaw, which is now a feature. Let's talk about how you're going to apply that in your real life. So imagine you have an upcoming presentation or an upcoming meeting, or maybe it's even a personal conversation. How can you take that flaw that we've reframed as a feature to strengthen your impact in that moment? For example, if your feature is empathy, you might focus on connecting with your audience's emotions. Get them right here in the heart, the head and the heart. Get them right here in the heart. If your feature is boldness, you might confidently share a new idea or perspective. That's confidence. Boldness is confidence because, where do you get the audacity? From boldness. If your feature is intensity, you might use your focus to deliver a powerful message. So think of someone who may be a preacher or a teacher. You're delivering a powerful message that needs to be shared, right? So I want you to put this feature into action, right? So think of a situation where you'd want to use your feature. Say this simple phrase: I'm here to share something important with you today. I'm here to share something important with you today. That immediately draws the listener in. Oh, you're sharing something important with me? What is it? I need to know. This is important. I better perk up and listen up. I'm here to share something important with you today. So if you don't have the words yourself, use this phrase. I'm here to share something important with you today. And you can infuse your feature into the delivery, okay? So if your feature is empathy, you'll say it warmly. If your feature is boldness, you'll say it with strength. I'm here to share something important with you today. If your feature is intensity, say it with focus. I'm here to share something important with you today. I love how Roberta McGray, she says, my love for laughter diffuses tense situations and opens and calms the atmosphere. Woo, that is an energy shifter. That is an energy shifter. That's what you're doing every time you open up your mouth to speak. You have the power to shift the energy of a room, a space. A whole movement can begin because you opened up your mouth to speak. So take a moment to try it out. And if you're watching live, do like Roberta just did and go ahead and share in the chat. Let me know, how did it feel to take this flaw, make it a feature, and tomorrow we're going to talk about how to finesse it. Did you notice how your feature added depth and impact to your delivery? Because when I hear Roberta say, my love for laughter diffuses tense situations and opens and calms the atmosphere, that gets me so hyped. It does. It gets me so hyped. This is the beginning of using your reclaim feature to enhance your presence. And if today's work has inspired you, the Speak Like a Pro bundle is your next step. It's your toolkit to really fully embrace your voice and use it as a powerful leadership tool. The bundle includes a warm-up video. It's about 7 minutes long, where I walk you through affirmations and mindset preparation and breathing exercises to get you ready for your big moment. Also in the bundle is 3 videos. You get 3 videos. You get a video that talks about how to reclaim your power, how to reach your audience, and how to maximize opportunities. And to be completed, because I'm still working on it, is the Speak Like a Pro 30 days of affirmations and actions that will help you solidify your growth with real steps you can do right now. And it's only $77 while it's pre-sale. And I don't want you to wait, because when I finish this workbook, the price is going up to $97. So just recapping the day for you. We've reclaimed our perceived flaws, which were likely lies, the lies. They were lies that we chose to believe, and now we can choose something different today. That flaw is not a flaw at all, but it's a unique feature. And today we began exploring how to use them to amplify your presence and your impact, because what you have to say has the power to create movements. And tonight, as you move through your day, or as you move through the rest of your day, I invite you to reflect on where you can showcase your feature. Where can you showcase your feature? There is a replay for the day. I'll find out what platform you're watching on, and I'll get in contact with you, because it'll tell me where you're watching from after I finish this one. But yeah, a replay is available. And then come back there's a replay for day 1 too. So every week I make a brand new series. I do these every week. There's something brand new every week. 3 days of something where day one leads to day two, which leads to day three. Voila, you've got something tangible you can use. All right, on Facebook. All right, I got you. All right. So I want you to practice your ownership statement daily. Maybe say it in the mirror, maybe say it as you're walking around the house, maybe say it as you're going for your walk, but repeat your ownership statement every day. And it's going to be structured like this. My feature allows me to specific action or result. My empathy allows me to connect with others more deeply. My love for laughter diffuses tense situations and opens and calms the atmosphere. Okay. Now, tomorrow, we're going to refine these features and learn how to polish them up real good so we can showcase them with finesse. So I love alliteration. We got flaws, feature, finesse. Okay. It's all about delivering your authentic voice with confidence. Practice your ownership statement. Please and thank you. Your features are your superpowers. Your flaws were lies. Your features are your superpowers. And tomorrow we're going to learn how to finesse them. I want you to own them, celebrate them, and we're going to shine, not shrink. I'll see you tomorrow at 12:30 Central Standard for day 3. Yeah, them F's, and I got some art. Look, I'll be keeping it coming, but all right, Robert, I'm sorry, girl, I can't see that. This close, my eyes are, Robert. Thank you. All right. I'm going to jump on over here and give you those replays, okay? Give me about 20 minutes. I'm going to holler at you. But thank y'all for watching. And yes, the replay is available.